What is going down, Niner Empire? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we have some breaking 49ers news. DJ Jones is expected to miss the remainder of the season with a significant ankle injury. He suffered this just last game against the Saints. He was in there and he came out with an ankle injury, never went back in, and now it's being described as significant, which means it's pretty bad. So he is going to be placed on the injured reserve with that injury. And DJ Jones was a guy who stepped up big time. When the Niners, ever since the Niners drafted him, he's been a dominant force. And he's been a hell of a second string guy. Really, with the Niners defensive line, it's not necessarily your second string. It's like rotation. Like, obviously, Bose is going to be on there majority of the time. Armstead, DeForest Buckner, D Ford, guys like that, they're going to be on there the most. But we also a lot of the main, or a lot of people that compliment this 49ers defensive line don't go in depth with who they're complimenting, because guys like Ronald Blair before he tore his ACL, DJ Jones, Solomon Thomas has even stepped up sometimes. This defensive line is depth heavy, and it's the best in the NFL. And it's not just the starters that make this defensive line the best in the NFL. It's the guys that come in and rotate. DJ Jones, not DeForest Buckner, Solomon Thomas, Ronald Blair, Demontre Moore, guys like them stepping up big time when needed most. But unfortunately, DJ Jones is going down for the remainder of the season with this injury. And, I mean, it sucks that it has to come at a time where we're about to enter, the most important part of the season, the playoffs. We are injured heavy right now. Here's a few names that are injured. I'll throw them out there. Richard Sherman, D Ford, Weston Richburg with that broken leg, is now on injured reserve. A good thing Matt Breida's coming back, but we have so much. Jaquiski Tartt, we have so many injuries, and hopefully we're healthy by the playoffs. Hopefully we can win out with the saying the next man up, and hopefully we can go into the playoffs fully healthy and ready to kick whoever's ass in the NFC. So, but. To DJ Jones. Hopefully he can get better soon, and hopefully he can have an amazing comeback here next year. As well as there's a lot of guys that went on injured. There's a lot of guys we have on injured reserve, and unfortunately there's not a handful, but there's a good amount of those players on injured reserve that are starters. Weston Richburg, Quan Alexander, Weston Richburg, Quan Alexander. Thank God D Ford hasn't went on IR yet. I can definitely see the 49ers placing D Ford on injured reserve if he re-aggravates this hamstring again after he I don't know, man. D Ford's one of those guys that when you tell him he can't play, he's going to fight until he plays. So I don't know, man. He's played through injuries. He's played through that knee issue all season long. I could definitely see him re-aggravating that hamstring and being placed on IR, but I could also see him playing through that injury and then just getting seasoned in the offseason. So we'll see what happens, but DJ Jones being placed on IR with a significant ankle injury. And that's only one of the many players we have that are injured right now, going on injured reserve. But with that being said, it's Niners Day TV, and as always, go Niners.